Lucian from Gaming Instincts TV, and today I will be scouring the history of the rather new genre of looter shooters. What is a looter shooter, one may ask? It is essentially a shooter-style game with the MMO elements of grinding and upgrading to more powerful gear, usually with a randomized system of loot. Not many games fit the description of this rising new genre. The newest game on the radar for this style of game would be BioWare's newest title, Anthem. Many on this list are current giants within this spectrum, actively fighting for their player base through the introduction of fun mechanics and a rewarding grind. Searching for the insurmountable feeling of gaining a piece of equipment that you have been spending all your time hoping would drop, or perhaps the overwhelming joy one feels upon completion of a difficult objective only to be rewarded by a plethora of loot, combined with the satisfying shooter genre which is expected to have rewarding gunplay and offer an overall grand experience. Whatever's one reason for delving their time within these games, all search the accomplishment of expressing oneself through the trials and challenges that are based upon their character, telling a story through the gear one wears. Let us commence and reveal the top 8 looter shooters. Number 8, Alienation. Starting off this list is a small, simple title that rightly shows what complexities may arrive from this genre. Released exclusively for the PlayStation 4, the developers of House Marquee created the isometric twin-stick shooter of Alienation. With the simple basis of aliens invading our home planet of Earth, you along with up to 3 others must defend our home. 3 classes are introduced that each decide which weapons, armors, and powers one has access to. A true survival game that tests your steel with the power of the hordes of aliens, with varying increasing difficulties. A fun twist upon the other looter shooters found upon this list, offering a new gameplay experience and a challenging set of obstacles to endure. Number 7, Defiance. Up next is this 2013 science fiction themed MMO FPS created by Tryon Worlds. Released for the major systems of the time, this free-to-play title introduces the after effects of a devastating war with alien invaders known as the Votan, with the central focus taking place in the San Francisco Bay Area. Choosing one of 4 origins determines the playstyle one would experience without having a restriction on the loot one could earn in the game. Freedom of choice within the beginning allowed no one to regret truly what they have chosen. All characters are injected with the Environmental Guardian Online classified ego that allowed access to unique abilities. Though perhaps not experimenting with the looter shooter genre too much, the promise that this title will bring a good few sessions for someone craving more is all that is needed. Number 6, Tabula Rasa. Fallen to myth with the lifespan of 2 years was this 2007 self-proclaimed WoW killer known as Tabula Rasa. Developed by Destination Games, this failed title introduced an early view into the beginnings of this genre. The title directly translates to clean slate in Latin, clever wordplay for humanity on the brink of an alien threat. This game is set with humanity on their last stand against the invading Bane, with the help of other like-minded allies through the established army of allied free sentinels. Not expressing a true shooter experience, elements of random chance found within MMOs were melded with the action-packed fire of gunplay, with the hope to add a wanting to play tactfully. The Lost to the Ages is a failed project. It is important to look back to the lessons taught and the first seed that planted this genre. Number 5, Tom Clancy's The Division. This major title, developed by Massive Entertainment of Ubisoft, proposed a true challenge to this emerging genre in the year of 2016. A highly successful title that was a true competitor amongst the other top dogs at the time, taking place within the open world of a mid-crisis Manhattan suffering the effects of a strange virus. It is up to the players to investigate this odd anomaly. Most of the loot gained from the gameplay is through purchasing it. However, the Dark Zone offers a rewarding yet terrifying way to grab hold of gear. If killed by another player in the Dark Zone, the gear you have found would be whiffed away from the person that killed you. This Tom Clancy title successfully introduced a mixture of interesting MMO-like gameplay mechanics, all while holding true to the ideals of their series. Number 4, Destiny, The Taken King. Destiny, an ambitious title by the legendary Bungie Studios that failed to live up to its full potential. However, instead of being pushed aside by a newer title, the constant updates to this game melded it into a great looter shooter that built community and a true sense of accomplishment. With the first major expansion of The Taken King, Destiny had successfully reached this goal. The story is a revenge plot from the results of us Guardians and our former actions coming to light. With the simple choice of 3 classes, it was further emphasized with new, unique subclasses to explore. Along with the major improvements to the endgame grind, this game offered enjoyable gameplay and a great community that would continue to its successor of Destiny 2 Forsaken. Number 3, Warframe. This free-to-play cooperative shooter took the challenge of competing with the titan of Destiny in this new genre. Developed by Digital Extremes, this unique spin on the grinding experience intrigued all with the plethora of customization options available. From new suits that completely changed the ability of your character, to the complex modding system that combined with the various weapons collected. Playing as a Tenno, a race of ancient warriors, you don warframes to combat the evils of the galaxy. Exploring the depths of this sci-fi world world and experience the great mixtures of stealth-based gameplay with the destructive power of gunplay. This phoenix rose from the ashes of its stale beginnings. A great title that gets better by the day. A true must-try for fans of looter shooters. Number 2. Hellgate London. Developed from remnants of the original Diablo team of Blizzard Entertainment, donned the new name of Flagship Studios. Taking place in a dark fantasy post-apocalyptic London, demonic entities have infested the causeways of this ancient city. Offering little content in the way of story, this title surely makes up for the vast amount of content and replayability. Combining the fantasy classes of old, all while offering potential of gunplay with some of the classes, create a different approach with each and every specialization. Blazing balls of destructive fire, bringing down justice with a giant sword, or pertaining more to the genre with actual rifles and firearms, the demons are sure to cower in fear. A worth playing title that combined the essence of Diablo mixed with many elements of a roguelike, and the option to experience either a ranged or melee experience makes this game a welcome change to the looter shooter genre. Number 1. Borderlands II. The series that started this popular craze of the looter shooter genre, though not the first, it truly holds in the hearts of many as being the true successor to it. Gearbox Software created an addicting, comedic, and challenging adventure that many have truly fond memories of. Taking on the role of vault hunters, you scour the planet of Pandora for the hope of finding the largest vault in the galaxy, all while dealing with the antics of the current president of the world, Handsome Jack. Loot is abundant within this game, randomized and offering many unique guns to experiment with. Combined with the varied choice of class that all offer a unique spin to the gameplay, is a game that one can spend hours in. Iconic is truly the word to describe this series, implementing the first toned and wonderful experience that the looter shooter genre can achieve. There you have it, everyone. That was the top 8 looter shooters of the current age. Did we skim over any other possible titles befitting this genre? Do you have any fond memories pertaining to any one of these series? Do you agree with the order of our list? Whatever the answers to these questions may be, feel free to write them in the comments below. Don't forget to check our website at www.gaminginstincts.com for latest news, exclusive feature articles, reviews, and much more. And follow us on social media at the following. Gaming Instincts TV will be leaving you right here. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and are looking for more video game coverage. Peace out.